Soup. Finished the second flood coat pour. And now everything's nicely sealed up the edges of the case, including up to the drains, which just popped out. Beating it out from the bottom with a rod, this wooden insert with the Teflon tape, and it worked great. I mean, I kept my edges super tidy because the Teflon's not going to stick to the epoxy. Creates a nice inlay for the water to waterfall down into the drain, and that drain will eventually be connected to some plumbing underneath, which will go to a bucket, which will go to a feed line, to a line lock, back to the tool. Water out of the tool, back to the perfectly floated level epoxy tabletop, and then right back down into the drains. I did forget about something though. When this was cast, somewhat forgot the epoxy would have a little bit of capillary action. It likes to stick to itself, so it created these small little lips that ramp up like a quarter pipe around the entire square. And so I went down, took a razor blade while it's still a little soft, cut a 45-degree chamfer extremely low on this edge, and then these I tried to make the top bevel flat with the table, so most of the water in low flow will be here unless it starts to accumulate. But yeah, so that's why it's discolored, and over time that will oxidate and get dirty and eventually fluff in. This one still hasn't been popped out yet, mainly because the epoxy leaked from the bottom, and the bottom wooden washer is now epoxy to the bottom of the pan. And no matter how hard I beat this with a sledge, it's not coming off. So might have to drill some holes and pry this one out from the top and figure out what to do at the bottom. But that's the concept, and it works pretty fucking great. So what else went wrong? The epoxy granite, I should have took a little bit more care to make or try and level out as much as I could, because some of the granite is still sticking through the top coat in certain areas. It's not all over the place, like right here and there. That's not going to affect the performance. So I'm going to leave it alone. Now it's going to be to get out the shop vac and chisel and clean up some of this latent epoxy crap and get ready to do the rails and either side carriages, and then start assembling the gantry. What else? That'd be it for now. Later.